Hello, everybody. Welcome to Glow Health Summit's opening ceremony. Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear my voice right now. That would be much appreciated. Gonna make sure we have all the technicals figured out here. See Wayne in the chat. What's going on, Wayne? You just type a 1 if you can hear me. That would be greatly appreciated. Hey, Don can hear me. Wayne says there's an echo. I'll turn that down. See if that's it. Is the echo is there an echo for anyone else? Yeah, the video's not on just yet, but it will be in 5 seconds. There's the beautiful video of me. No echo? Okay, cool. I turned my volume down, so hopefully that works. Welcome to the opening ceremony. This is really cool stuff here, man. Really, really cool stuff. I'm glad you're all here on time. I'm glad you're all here May 1st. Got your tickets, and we're set to go for the next 30 days. We're all set to go for the next 30 days here. So why Glow? Why did we put together this Glow thing? We could have just not. We could have just pretended, hey, we don't need to do Glow. We'll just carry on with our lives. But we put Glow together because we wanted to help vegans stay vegan while also remaining super healthy long-term. Notice how we said while also remaining healthy long-term. Because just because you're vegan doesn't mean you're going to be healthy. There's nowhere does it say, hey, if you're super unhealthy, just be vegan and everything's going to be good. You're never going to be unhealthy ever again. We all experience health issues from time to time. It's a normal thing to experience. I wouldn't say it's a natural thing to experience, but it's a normal thing that all humans experience. We experience some moments, some phases of our life where we experience a bit of illness, and that's totally fine. Ideally, though, we don't experience any illness. Ideally, we're experiencing absolute health on all levels, and we're firing on all cylinders. But you look at the richest people on the planet, they experience some financial issues. You look at the fittest athletes on the planet, Usain Bolt, they experience some fitness issues. You look at the most creative people on the planet, musicians, artists, they experience these creative slumps. They have these dry spells. And so when it comes to being extremely healthy as well, there may be some times when you experience a bit of illness. But that doesn't mean that you need to completely switch up your diet. It just means you got to figure out how to be healthy. And so at the Glow Health Summit, we're going to teach you and inspire you to remain healthy as possible, while also remaining vegan. Because veganism is something that we do for the animals. If we want to be healthy, there are so many other things that we can be doing. And we're going to talk a lot about those throughout the whole month here. So I'm really, really excited. We've got some really good stuff coming your way here. So our goal with Glow is to really inform you on how you can attain that healthy glow while staying vegan and healthy for life. All right, that's the goal here. Who's putting this event on? You may be wondering. Well, this is my friend Wayne, and this is me. And Wayne and I, we met back in, I think it was 2015, could have been 2016, in Thailand. We flew to Thailand across the world because that's where there was this gathering of vegans. It was like the vegan fruit winter, and put on by our friends Connor and Brittany. And we had to fly across the world to interact with other vegans because we wanted to experience what it's like to surround ourselves with like-minded people, to experience what it's like to live in a community, at least for a short period of time. So we had to fly across the world to experience that. And we found such benefit in that. We found such joy in communicating and hanging out with other vegans that we're like, hey, you know what? Let's have that experience again. Let's bring people together again, but let's do it globally. So around the world, people can come together in an online event. And so we, back in 2016, 2017, we put together the Vegan World Summit, the first ever Vegan World Summit. And that was a big event back then. And it was a cool hit, man. We had a lot of fun putting that event on. And so we decided now, hey, man, we haven't done that in a while. What better time to do it than now, when the vegan community is experiencing this crisis where, a few top vegans are pulling the rug out from all their fans and saying, hey, you know what, I'm actually no longer vegan anymore. And so we thought, hey, now is a great time to bring together some top performing vegans and saying, hey, look, you know what, you can be extremely healthy long-term on a vegan diet. You can regain your health even if you lose it on a vegan diet. Just because a few big name vegans go back to eating meat, it doesn't mean that veganism doesn't work. It just means that those few chose to not continue on with veganism. Those few chose to let the curiosity get the better of them, if you will, and to try other avenues out of sheer desperation, really. I don't think any of them said like, yeah, I want to go do it. I want to go do it. I want to do it. I think they all went and tried animal products because they were curious and they were desperate. And we wanted to put together Glow to say, hey, look, there's still hundreds of top performing vegans out there, thousands of top performing vegans out there, millions of top performing vegans out there. We're just putting together 14, 15, 16 of the ones that we know personally in this online event to teach you over the next month here about how to glow with health on a vegan diet. So Wayne and I, we've worked together in the past and we're working together again now because it's what we love to do. We love to bring people together. Now, here's how you're gonna get the most out of the next month. Okay, here's how to extract the most value out of the next 30 days. Number one tip I'd say is to take notes. Okay, take notes. And I say that because when I'm listening to an audiobook, I go for a walk and listen to an audiobook. I'm like, wow, that was so great. That was such a good audiobook. Such high value there. Or I go to a live seminar, a live workshop. I'm like, wow, this presenter was amazing. I learned so much. And then I leave, and then I've got nothing. I'm like, oh, that was a cool event. That's all I can say. Someone's like, oh, what'd you learn? I was like, well, I learned about this. I learned about this. No, but what specifically did you learn? I'm like, oh, I can't really remember. And so this has happened to me time and time again. Every time I go to these events, every time I watch a cool documentary, movie, or a live performance, it's just the information is just in one ear, out the other. And so whenever I take notes, whenever I actually take physical notes, I'm like, dude, this is gold. This is gold. This is gold. This is gold. Gold. And I'm writing down like these gems, and I'm putting them in my own words. So it's almost like I came up with the idea, even though I didn't. It was assisted by someone else. But like I can see how it relates to my own life. So for me, it's a gem of an idea. For other people, it might not even be that big of an idea. But for me, I'm like, wow, that is just gold. I'll write that one down. And so by the end of the workshop, by the end of the presentation, in this case, by the end of the 30 days, you're going to have like hundreds of bullet points that are going to be all yours. Like you own those. You came up with those. You know, you may have heard it from someone else, but you did put it in your own words when you wrote that note, and you did relate it to how it's going to benefit you in your own way. So take notes, and by the end of this, you're going to have just an absolute gold mine of information and tips and tricks and strategies that you're going to be able to relay and help other people with. All right. So take notes for sure, whether you're typing them out on your keyboard or whether you're putting them in your phone or whether you're writing them on a notebook, doesn't matter, but take notes. That's how you're going to get the most out of this 30 days for sure. That's one way at least. Next is interact in the chat. So right now we'll do a little test. We'll say, because I would like to know a bit about you. Where are you coming from? Like which country are you coming from right now? For me, I'm in Canada. I think Wayne is in America. Oh, it's coming up on my end as Wayne because I logged in as Wayne. But just post your country. I want to see where everyone's coming from here. See the results here. Mexico. Yvonne's coming from Mexico. Wow. Hola, Yvonne. And I don't have the YouTube chat up here, but the YouTube chat will have the archive of the YouTube chat. Don's come from the U.S. Yet Wayne's in Hawaii. Okay. So California, U.S. Kelly. Yep. Camilla also from Canada. Awesome. So interaction is where you're going to meet a lot of really cool people. And in fact, if you want to post your Instagram as well, you can go ahead and do that right now. You can post your @ and then you put your username so other people can find out about who you are. That way, you know, we've had live events like this in the past, and people start posting their Instagram, and other people go and follow each other and like, hey, we're already following each other. We're already friends. And it's really cool to see like relationships form in the live chat there. So there's Yvonne's right there. Yvonne Haddad, 23. Cool. And Cheya saying she's from Bali, Australia. Mallory from US, from Georgia. Awesome. Next tip, tip number 3. Put your phone. It's funny I just said, you know, add someone on Instagram, but put your phone on airplane mode, man. This is going to allow you to focus. When a presenter is giving a talk, when Fully Raw Christina comes up, when Johnny Juicer comes up, when Chris Kendall comes up, they're going to be pouring their heart and soul into this presentation for you. This isn't a presentation that you're going to find anywhere on YouTube. This is something that you've paid to get. It's high quality stuff. It's high value stuff. And if you want to extract the most out of it, sure, taking notes is one thing, but putting your phone on airplane mode to block all distractions is another thing. I highly, highly recommend it. If your phone's not on airplane mode now, go ahead and do that right now. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Check to make sure mine's on. Yes, airplane mode activated. Cool. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is ask questions. If you have questions, you don't necessarily need to wait until the end to ask a question. You can ask the question right then and there in the live chat. Okay. If the presenter doesn't answer you right away, it's probably because they're waiting until the end for Q&A. Some of them might answer you right then and there, but ask questions. Don't wait until the end to ask all the questions. Just ask them as they come up, or come prepared to the class with a list of questions. Like, this is your month where you can get absolutely everything answered, okay? And if it doesn't happen to get answered in the live chat, it can get answered in the Facebook group. But just ask questions. The only way I know things in life, the only way you know things in life, the things that you know, is because either someone told you something or you asked the question because you didn't know. And it's like, if you want to be healthy, ask someone, hey, how can I be healthy like you? Or, hey, how can I clear my acne like you did? Or, hey, should I wake up and do this first or should I do that first? Or, hey, would you recommend this supplement brand or that supplement brand? Or, hey, what would you do if you're experiencing this and you've tried that, but you don't want to do this and somebody's telling you this? Like, just ask really customized, tailored questions for your personal experience, for your benefit. Be like, hey, if you were me, what would you do? That's a great question to ask right there. 5th, take action. Like, you're coming to this event because you want to learn something, and then whatever you learn, you got to go and apply it. You have to apply. It's the application of wise thoughts that count. An idea without any execution is worthless. It's absolutely worthless. I can give you the best idea right now, and if you don't execute on it, it's just as good as sneezing. Like, it doesn't do anything for you. Sneezing at least detoxes you. Having an idea, not doing anything with it, doesn't do anything. It's just a waste of a thought. Having an idea that you're not going to execute on is a waste of your thought, man. You might as well take action on it, all right? When appropriate. Like, I think doing push-ups is a really good idea. I'm not going to drop and do push-ups right now live, but right after this chat, I might go do some push-ups. That's a really great idea. Thanks, Ted, for that one. The 6th way to get the most out of the Glow Health Summit is to spread the truth. Everything you learn, so the notes that you take, maybe some of the Instagram profiles that you find in the chat here, the answers to your questions that you get, maybe some of the results that you get from taking action. Spread that truth, man. Let people know. Make an Instagram post about it. Share it on Facebook. Share it on YouTube. Tell your friends. Tell your coworkers. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Tell your grandma. Like, learn for 2. Learn for 2. What does that mean? Learn for 2 means as you're watching this stuff, as you're watching Chris Kendall, Melissa Raimondi, Dr. Aureli, Dr. Joe Hooper, Fulio Arcosina, Johnny Juicer, Melissa Raimondi, Dr. Sam, Don Bennett, as you're watching these presenters talk, listen and try to understand it in a way that you can go and teach it to someone else. For whatever reason, when we teach things to other people, we master it. We master that subject so much quicker. So if you want to learn about veganism, raw veganism, weight loss, detoxification, if you actually want to truly learn it, you have to teach it to others. So as you're listening, try to listen in a way and put things in your own words. Listen in a way that you can go and turn around and tell someone else that, teach someone else the same thing. You'll find as soon as you hear something really great, like, oh, that makes so much sense. That's so cool. Like, boom, like epiphany. You try and tell it to someone else. At first, you're like, you don't quite know how to phrase it. And then you might even get to the point where you're like, well, it's complicated. Or you might say, well, it's hard to explain. Things are only hard to explain if you don't fully understand them. Things are only hard to explain if you don't first fully understand them. As soon as you fully understand something, it's not hard to explain. It's only hard to explain when you don't understand it. All right? You hear little kids say a lot. Little kids like, oh, it's hard to explain. Little kids, they're so new. They haven't fully got the deep understanding of a lot of concepts yet. So they often just say, oh, it's hard to explain. But don't let that be you. All right? So spread truth enough until the point where it's easy for you to explain it. All right. Now, why are you here? I want to just post in the comments actually right now. Post in the comments, letting me know why you're here. Because when people signed up for Glow, they told us a bunch of things. We did a survey on everyone who signed up, and we got a bunch of results. A lot of people saying they're here because they want to lose weight. Okay. They signed up for Glow. They're here for these 30 days because they want to lose some weight. Other people said they just want to increase energy. They experience chronic fatigue and they just want more energy. Other people said they want to feel happier. Haven't felt happy in a long time. They just want to boost that mood. Other people said they want to build muscle. They're finding that it's a bit difficult to build muscle, or they're just not sure how to do it because they haven't, tried it yet. So they're here to learn about how to build muscle on a vegan diet or a raw vegan diet. Other people, this is a big one too, they want to improve their digestion. Some people are experiencing some constipation, or they're experiencing diarrhea, the opposite of constipation, or they're experiencing some bloating, some gas, they're experiencing some heartburn, whatever it is, their digestion isn't quite on point. And there's going to be a lot of people here throughout Glow who are going to help you with your digestion issues, if you have any at all. The other issue that some people might be facing, and it's the reason they're here, is because they have teeth and gum issues. And what you're going to find as we go through this list is that there's no such thing as a vegan-only issue. There's no such thing as a raw vegan-only issue. All these issues here, needing to lose weight or wanting to lose weight, wanting to increase energy, wanting to feel happier, wanting to build muscle, wanting to improve digestion, wanting to fix teeth and gums. These are things that people around the world experience. These are things people in Nicaragua experience. These are things people in Egypt experience. These are things people in Thailand need help with. These are things people in, the Middle East need help with. These are things people need in Australia who eat tons of animal products need help with. Like, these are not vegan-only issues. There's no such thing as a vegan-only or a raw vegan-only issue. So don't be afraid to let people know what you need help with. Another reason why people are here is they want to prevent deficiencies. Maybe they don't have any health issues yet. They just want to be on the leading edge. They want to make sure that they're on point on everything. They want to make sure that their health remains awesome, their teeth remain awesome, their muscles remain awesome, their mood remains awesome, and they don't want to end up with some of the maybe ailments that their parents ended up with or their grandparents ended up with. All right, so that's a cool reason too. And then another big reason for a lot of people wanting to be here is they want to overcome addiction. And I think a lot of people, when they come to Glow, they think Glow is just about diet. It's about, succeeding on a vegan diet. But it's so much more than that. Glow is about being truly healthy. And I'm not quite sure if you can be truly healthy if you're addicted to your phone, or if you're addicted to gambling, or if you're addicted to smoking. You can eat a vegan diet and still smoke. I'm not sure if you can be truly healthy if you're addicted to caffeine, coffee every day, but you're eating a vegan diet. Like, there's so many different types of addictions, and food addiction is one of them. Sure, junk food or sugar addiction, whatever, gluten, bread, whatever. There's so many different food addictions, absolutely. But look outside of that as well, and maybe ask yourself, what other things am I addicted to? Is it social media? Is it pornography? Is it masturbation? Is it gambling? And if you're having issues with addictions, let people know here at Glow, and we'll do our best to help you out. Again, if something isn't answered or you're unable to get help in a live class, there's always the Facebook community group here to help you as well, here to help you glow. So now let me ask you right now, what is your goal for the next 30 days? I'm going to give you a minute to write this down. I'm going to set my timer for 60 seconds while we're here at the opening ceremony. I want you to get crystal clear. Write it on your phone notes or write it in the comment here in the live chat so we can see what's your goal for the next 30 days. It could be any goal relating to your health or fitness. So maybe your goal is to be raw for 30 days. 100% raw. Maybe your goal is to lose 3 pounds or 4 pounds, pound a week. Maybe your goal is to use your phone less. Use your phone for an hour a day instead of 8 hours a day. Maybe the goal is to go run a marathon over the next 30 days. Maybe your goal is to help someone else become vegan. All right, I'm not sure what your goal is, but I need you to get clear on that, because once you're clear on your goal, you're going to be able to actually accomplish it. It's like knowing what you're looking for in the grocery store, man. You go in there with the menu, you go in there with the grocery list, boom, you can find things so much easier. If you don't know what you're looking for, you're going to have a hard time finding it. If you're not sure what your goal is, you're going to have a hard time accomplishing anything in life. Okay, so just your goal for the next 30 days. Write it down either in the chat here or in your own phone notes memo app. All right, now let me ask you as well, what's one thing during this month that you want to learn specifically? Like, why did you sign up for Glow? What's that one question that you had? If it's just one, maybe you have multiple, but pick that one. What's the one thing that you want to learn specifically? Like, maybe it's a question about B12. Maybe it's a question about vitamin D. These are things I'm fascinated about as well. I would love to tune in and listen to everything everyone has to say about B12. I want to know everything everyone has to say about vitamin D. I want to tune in and listen to know what everyone has to say about building muscle and biohacking. This is going to be a great talk from Dr. Relly about biohacking. I'm fascinated about that. It's really cool stuff. So one thing I want to learn specifically, personally, let me think. I want to know what it's like I want to learn more about how to overcome addiction. Like something I'm struggling with is I use my phone way too much. I use Instagram way too much. I use the Facebook Messenger too much. I check Gmail like 100 times a day. Like I'm just constantly checking for new DMs, new messages. So that'd be something I'd like to have some help with. That's something I want to learn specifically. That'd be great. Who do you want to connect with? Let me ask you that one as well. Which of the presenters do you really want to connect with? If you could connect with just one of the presenters, who would that be? Would it be Dr. Joe Hooper, the dentist? Would it be Dr. Sam? Would it be Dr. Arelli? Would it be Melissa Raimondi, Johnny Juicer, Chris Kendall, myself? Maybe it's me. Fully Raw Christina, Herb Ailes, Peace Pioneer, Jesse Wave. Like, who do you want to connect with? We got some amazing presenters, man. I'm just asking you, who do you want to connect with? If you haven't seen our presenter list, you go to glowhealthsummit.com. I'm going to show you here in just a second anyway, so just forget it. But check it out. You're going to see who the presenters are. I'm sure you already know if you've signed up. But ask yourself that. Who do you want to connect with? And lastly, what do you want to finish these 30 days with? So do you want to finish these 30 days with a sense of accomplishment? Or do you want to finish these 30 days with a new personal best, new personal record in the gym? Do you want to finish these 30 days with 30 days raw under your belt? Do you want to finish these 30 days with a new YouTube channel to be promoting these things? Like, what change in your life do you want to make over the next 30 days? This is the first of the month. You can make any changes you want from here on out. You can instill any new habit. You can adopt any new habit and make it a habit so that it becomes effortless by the end of these 30 days. Isn't that cool? If there's a habit out there, maybe it's cold showers, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's gratitude, maybe it's visualization, maybe it's taking a certain supplement every day. Like, you can install any habit into your mind, into your brain, into your life if you just have the intention to do it. So this slide right here, I'm just asking you, what do you want to finish these 30 days with? What's going to be different for you over the next 30 days? Because if you want to create a big month, which I think you do, if you want to create a big month, ask yourself, how much can you really change in 30 days? I think the answer is a lot. Like, there's so many videos out there on YouTube, people doing these 30-day transformations. Like, dude, you just look at anyone over the course of 30 days when they set their mind to something. If you do anything new for 30 days, there's going to be a shift that occurs. You can have drastically bigger upper body in 30 days after going to the gym for 30 days, lifting upper body. You can have much stronger legs after 30 days from doing squats. You can have a much slimmer waistline from eating fully raw for 30 days. You can accomplish so much in 30 days, man. A lot of people just take it for granted and they let the days pass them by and they don't actually do anything because they don't have any intention. But how much can you change in 30 days? Yeah, think about that quite a bit. Having a big month, though, is going to require clarity. It's going to require you to be crystal clear on things, which is why I asked you in the previous slide, like, what is the goal? What do you want to walk away with? When you have that level of clarity, that's how you're going to have that big month. That's how you're going to know if you're on track for having the big month or not. Having clarity, not just what you want to end up with, but having clarity along the way. Having clarity for each milestone, for each week that goes by, for each day that goes by. Did I or did I not accomplish the goal? Did I or did I not stay on track? You gotta be clear. You gotta be reflecting on these things often. And I want to ask you right now, what's something that you're unclear about right now? Post it in the comments. I want to see this. What are you unclear about right now? Are you unclear about whether or not you should supplement? Are you unclear about whether or not you should be dating someone that's eating meat? Are you unclear or not about whether you're going to get enough omega-3s or omega-6s on a vegan diet, or what the difference is between omega-3s and 6s? Like, are you unclear about where to get your protein? This is the place to ask these questions. Glow is here for you, man. Glow is going to do our best to answer all of your questions, man. And again, if it doesn't happen in the class, it's going to happen in the Facebook group. We're all here for each other here. So what are you unclear about now? Just ask the question and And maybe it's not necessarily you're unclear about like about a certain general topic, but you may be unclear about like what the next step is. Like what's the first step I should take to overcome this issue? What's the first thing or what's the best habit you would instill if you were to overcome this issue? Maybe you're unclear what that first action step. Lastly, or next, if you want a big month, you've got to face obstacles. Okay, this is straight up. You have to face obstacles. Like anything in life, if it's worth having and you don't have it yet, you're going to come up against obstacles. The reason you don't have it now is because there's a few obstacles in the way, and you're like, oh, I don't want to face those obstacles yet, so you just don't do it. But if you want to accomplish something, if you want to be a new version of yourself, if you want to be a better version of yourself, if you want to be you 2.0 or you 3.0, you're going to have to come up against some obstacles. You're going to have to better yourself. You're going to have to improve yourself, man. And you're not going to improve yourself by shying away from obstacles. You're either going to find a way to go through the obstacle, break through it when you face it. You're going to find a way of going around it, or you're going to look at the obstacle and say, I'm going to get out of there. And you walk away. You don't face it. Dude, this month, let this be the month. When you come up against an obstacle, you either find a way of going around it or you go right freaking through it, man. Right through that obstacle. Break through. Smash through. Get help, get power, and go right through. But don't walk away, man. Not this month. Save walking away for way down the road when you're old and retired maybe, or when you're on your deathbed. Then maybe walk away from some obstacles. But now while you're young, you're youthful, you're vital, you're here to glow, go through those obstacles, man. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. You're going to come up against obstacles. People are going to tell you, you actually shouldn't do that vegan diet. People are going to tell you, oh, you shouldn't take that supplement. People are going to tell you, oh, you're not invited to the party because you're vegan. People are going to tell you, look, I'm not going to date you because you're vegan. People are going to tell you, hey, we're going on this camping trip for 3 weeks and there's going to be no vegan food there, so maybe you shouldn't do vegan for this 3 weeks. People are going to tell you, like, hey, if you want to build muscle, you actually can't do it on a vegan diet. So yeah, if I'm going to be your personal trainer, you got to eat some eggs. Like, you're going to come up against obstacles. That's part of the journey, man. That's part of the trip. All right? So this, if you want to create a big month, man, try to identify the obstacles ahead of time. So try to write a list of some of the obstacles that might come up. Write a list of some of the naysayers in your life. Is it your dad? Is it your mom? Is it your brother, your sister? Is it your neighbor? Is it your best friend? Like, who are the naysayers? What are some of the fears that you have that you're going to have to face? Like, if you can just face the fear, it's going to be so much easier to overcome it. Get curious about your fear rather than shying away from the fear. Get really curious about it. How does that fear actually make you feel? And who can you go to for assistance? Who can you go to for help to help you overcome that fear? And lastly, if you want a big month, man, pay it forward. Why would you not pay it forward? If you're getting major value from something, share it with others. Like I said, spread the truth. Create a YouTube channel about this. Create an Instagram page about this. Share it on Facebook. Let your coworkers know. Let people know what you're learning here. Pay it forward. This is life-changing stuff. Why keep it all for yourself, man? Just pay it forward. Get it out there. Who do you think right now, if you think off the top of your head, who do you think right now needs to hear this message about veganism, about raw veganism, about living healthier in general? Who needs to hear this message in your life? Is it your dying grandfather, your dying grandmother? Is it your dad? Is it your mom? Is it your uncle? Is it your aunt? Is it your friend that, like, you want your friend to hear this message? Think of that person, man. Think of that person who needs to hear this, and then pay some of this stuff forward to it. By the way, legal disclaimer, shouldn't have to say this, but might as well. None of what we're saying this month is medical advice. Not all of us are medical professionals, and it's highly advised. In fact, we really, really, really would want you to ask your doctor before making any changes to your diet and lifestyle, even if it's something as simple as, hey, eat more citrus. You know, we can't just say, hey, eat more citrus, it's going to make you healthier, and then you go and eat more citrus because you haven't asked your doctor first. So ask your doctor first. Some citrus may interfere with some certain medication you're taking. I'm not sure. I'm not a medical professional. None of this is medical advice. This is just advice that's really worked for us and worked for the people that we've seen to help them get healthier and stay healthy long-term as vegans. So who are your teachers? Who are your teachers for the next 30 days? Well, you're going to be receiving exclusive classes. Like I said, these classes are not on YouTube. They're not anywhere else. You're going to be receiving exclusive classes from each of the following teachers. All right, so you got myself, someone who's cleared my skin of acne completely. like horrible acne on my face, on my chest, and on my back, absolutely riddled with acne. I was embarrassed to take my shirt off. Whenever I did take my shirt off, I had to tell people right away. I'm like, yeah, they're bug bites. These are bug bites. Like, bro, those are not bug bites. That's acne 101. Overcame dark, depressed mindset. Like there was times I was like, yo, life is just not worth living, man. This is dumb. I could end it right now and no one would miss me. There was times where I just thought life is not worth living. This is a waste of time. Like I remember thinking the sun is eventually going to burn out. When the sun burns out, the world is done. So what's the point? Like this is stupid. I just had this dark mindset. Nothing was worth doing. I also cured my constipation. Like I was just so constipated, so holding on to things in life. Couldn't let go emotionally, couldn't let go of my digestive tract either. Like things were being held on. I was proud that I was able to go a week without going number 2. I was like, that's really convenient. I don't need to go in the toilet. Same with not urinating that much, man. I was proud that my piss was super dark. So I was like, hey, I don't need to piss much. It's super convenient. And I remember going to the water fountain at school, drinking the water, and I was like, this tastes so good. I was like, how come the water always tastes so good? It's because I'm so freaking thirsty. Water shouldn't taste good, man. Water should only taste good if you're really, really thirsty. And I remember the water at school always tasted so damn good. So I was extremely dehydrated, always constipated, had a dark, depressed mindset. Nothing was worth living, and my acne was horrible. Overcame that thanks to a raw vegan diet. We got Karen Ramsey, who healed her 3-year-old son from asthma, chronic ear infections, multiple allergies, while she also healed herself from digestive and skin problems through a vegan diet. All right, so Karen Ramsey is going to be teaching you how to raise happy, healthy children. You got Dr. Joe Hooper, my friend Joe from Australia. Big durian lover, man. This guy loves the durian. This guy loves the tropical fruits. He helps people every day with teeth and gum issues. This dude's never had a cavity in his entire life, and he doesn't think any of us should have cavities either. He's got the formula down pat for how to never have another cavity in your life and what to do if you do have a cavity right now. So he's going to be a really cool resource talking about the fruit and teeth and veganism and teeth. And he's the dude when it comes to having proper healthy teeth. If you have any teeth issues whatsoever, please talk with Joe, go to his class, and ask him all your questions about dental hygiene on a vegan or even raw vegan diet. Johnny Juicer. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but Johnny Juicer, this guy's ripped. This guy's lean right now. This guy's got a great body, but he used to be 65 pounds heavier. He used to be a fat truck driver. Dude's got pictures of himself as like this fat truck driver. And it's like, how was that guy used to be a fat truck driver? He looks like this epitome of like vegan poster boy, you know? But with raw foods, with juicing, this guy goes heavy on the juices, heavy on the celery, on the parsley, on the carrots, on the veggie juices. He's lost 65 pounds, and now he's just got this strong muscular build and a beautiful dog. He'll be teaching you about raw foods and juicing as well throughout the next 30 days here. Melissa Raimondi as well. You look at Melissa, you're like, wow, beautiful figure. She was not always that thin. She was 70 pounds up, man. 70 pounds on a small girl. She's like, what, like 5'5", maybe 5'6", 70 pounds bigger. And she lost it all without even trying on a raw vegan diet. She says she lost the weight as a side effect of just eating healthier. So she's going to teach you how she eats and how she transitioned to the way she's eating now as well. And how to overcome any mental issues that come up along the way. We've got Dr. Sam, who used to be extremely sick and in need of some major help. He said a prayer one night. He's like, dude, I just need help. I need so much help right now. Like, health is absolutely messed up. He said he went to the toilet one time. He stood over the toilet to take a pee. And he said his body was so messed up. He had like major back pain and stuff. And he went to take this pee one morning. And you'll never believe what happened. I still don't know what's happened. Sam doesn't know how this happened. He's still confused. If you know the answer to this, let me know what the heck happened. He's still like wondering what the heck happened. He went to go pee, and he felt the pee coming out of his bladder, going through his wiener, but no urine ever came out. He's like, where did the pee go? And to this day, he doesn't know where that pee is, man. But he felt the whole bladder release, like the sensation of going pee, but nothing came out. He's like, where is the pee? So he went to the freaking hospital and he had to get looked at. So he's turned his whole life around with raw foods because he said a prayer one night and the answer of just sticking on raw came to him. And now he's like in fact, I interviewed him. He said he's like one of the healthiest, if not the healthiest dude in America, man. This guy's on point. Jessie Weave, man. Jessie Wave, Peace Pioneer on Instagram. This girl's amazing. If you don't know her yet, check her out. She overcame major stress issues. She also overcame major acne issues and just dark mindset, like a dark mindset. She was feeling anxious. She was feeling scared about the future. And she was feeling really stressed about everything. Like just stress was like very, very high for her. I'm not sure if any of you out there right now are experiencing major stress, but Jessie was experiencing major stress and had horrible acne, and she cleared it all with her raw vegan diet as well. So she'll be giving talks on how to lower stress without diet, but with diet as well. She'll be giving ideas on how to have a better mental mindset going forward to things so that everything in life can be just a little bit easier and more enjoyable. Indica Henderson, man. Spoke with her yesterday. This girl had a crazy past. She used to be 80 pounds, like super skinny. 80 pounds. She had no muscle. She was extremely weak, and she felt sick and depressed. And now with the vegan diet, she's got a nice muscular physique. Her and her husband, Philip Henderson, who lost 250 pounds on a vegan diet, lost all the weight on high fruit vegan, overcame depression, overcame anxiety, overcame low energy levels, boosted everything up as far as energy levels and health goes with a high fruit diet, and put on the muscle to boot. All these people, like, I haven't shown you any before and after pictures. I've only shown you the after pictures. So it's kind of misleading. Like you see this big, strong guy and you're like, oh, he must have always been that way. You look at his before picture, he was just this big, fat dude. You look at Indica's old pictures. She used to be just this skinny little twig. You look at Johnny Juicer's old pictures. He used to be this big, fat guy. You look at Melissa Raymondi's. She used to be this big, chubby girl. And now they've all just got amazing results. They've all cleared the acne, all cleared the stress, all from following the protocol, man. All from following the protocol we're going to be looking at over the next 30 days here. This is Dawn Bennett. And this is I'd say this is like almost one of the only exceptions to that rule of like someone who didn't have a crazy past with illness. Dawn says he never had any crazy health issues. He was never sick, but he saw a lot of his family members who were living to be well over 100 who were still healthy. And then he looked at other family members who were unhealthy when they were 60. And he's like, how come all the healthy guys living over 100, how come they're healthy over 100? And he's like, how come all these unhealthy people in their 60s are dying? Like, what makes it like that? Like, what's up with that? Like, we're in the same family. Shouldn't we all like have pretty much same genetics? Shouldn't we have the pretty much same longevity? But he started to do a little bit of research, and he just found that illness was mostly found from lifestyle factors. And so he said he didn't even really do much research past that. He just he deduced it by logic on how every other animal on the planet, they eat their species-specific diet. And this was before there was information about species-specific diet. This was before there was a natural hygiene movement. This is before internet. This is before the raw food movement was a thing. Like this was like 40 plus years ago, okay? Internet's only been around for 30 years. So imagine coming up with this stuff on your own. This guy's like close to a genius when it comes to that stuff. He figures things out with logic. And he figured out, he's like, hey, look, a giraffe, they eat leaves. All giraffes, they eat leaves. Cows eat grass. All cows eat grass. Sharks eat fish. All sharks eat fish. Birds eat worms. All birds eat worms. Humans, and he's stuck. He's like, humans, what is human food? And so he just thought about what's human food? What is human food? What is human food? And then he realized it's fruit. It's fruit. It's raw food. It's fruit and other raw foods. It's fruits and some vegetables and some nuts and seeds. That's it. He's like, humans, no other animal has all our health issues that humans have, all these digestive issues, all these chronic fatigue issues, all these depression issues, all these the cancer and heart attack and diabetes. No other animal has that. And every other animal is eating raw food in nature. So Don figured, hey man, maybe humans, we got it wrong. Maybe we got to start eating a raw food diet. And since then, man, he's been heavily researching that and sharing his wisdom on health101.org. So he's a wealth of knowledge. Highly, highly, highly recommend come to his class and asking him as many questions as you possibly can about all sorts of things health. He'll be at the Canada Fruit Fest as well. Katrina Francina, who overcame anemia, depression, migraines. She said she used to be a lot skinnier and super, super weak. and she had major brain fog. Now on a vegan diet, brain fog is gone, weakness is gone, migraines are gone, depression is gone, anemia is gone. She feels radiant, she feels vital, and she's stoked on the fruit. She's going to be teaching you all about Orgonite and how to protect yourself against 5G Wi-Fi radiation. She introduced me to this whole concept about like how to protect yourself against Wi-Fi radiation. Prior to talking with her, dude, I was like a meat eater, not knowing about veganism. And it was just yesterday or the day before, she's like, dude, you cannot wear those wireless headphones anymore, those AirPods. And prior to that, there's a bunch of people texting me, trolling me, messaging me online saying, Ted, you got to stop wearing those AirPods. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Talk with her yesterday for like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, no more AirPods. And she only brought it up for like a minute. So she's great at letting you know, hey, man, there are certain things out there. Just because you can't see those Wi-Fi radiations, just know that they are affecting you and you can measure them on a cellular level. So I thought that was really, really cool. And she's going to go into detail about how to protect yourself and your family against radiation of all kinds. And then we got Dr. Areli. Dr. Areli, she's lost major weight. She did not always look this beautiful. She has before pictures who just looks like your average unhealthy person. Then she switched to a raw fruit diet. She started glowing with health. Energy thought shot through the roof. And now she looks at the science behind raw veganism. So she's a scientist. She looks under the microscope at biopsies, and she understands, hey, there are certain people out there who get diseases, and there's certain people who don't get diseases. And of all the people who aren't getting diseases, man, their blood looks a certain way. And if we want to have that kind of looking blood, we can eat these foods. And so she talks about the science behind raw foods and how it affects our body on the inside. It's really, really cool stuff. And we got Chris Kendall, fellow Canadian here. He was a super unhealthy skateboarder, eating loads of Taco Bell and fast foods. I know the lifestyle. That was me as well back in the day. And he felt purposeless. Like he just wasn't doing anything other than just skateboarding, hanging out with his friends, eating crappy food. And then he needed some help, man. He needed to get healthy. He just felt like absolute crap, low energy, and wasn't recovering well. His body was breaking down. And so he started eating raw food diet, and boom, he said it was like jet fuel. As soon as he started eating raw vegan diet, body took off like a rocket, and started feeling amazing. Recovery was like that. Mood was like that. Focus was like that. Everything was on point. He just felt absolutely amazing. And not only that, but he now had a purpose. He now had something bigger than skateboarding. He could now share something really powerful with other people. So this is Chris, man. He's a really, really cool dude. And he'll be at the Canada Fruit Fest as well. Yeah. Cool. Sheila Mahdavi. Just met Sheila 2 or 3 months ago. And she's an all-star, man. She is an absolute all-star. If you get a chance to talk with Sheila, she's a powerhouse, man. Let her talk. When you talk with her, let her talk. Let her go. Let her go on her tangents. She goes hard. She goes long. She goes long and hard. She's awesome. She overcame crazy acne. She had irregular periods like all over the place. She didn't know if she was getting a month-to-month or what was happening with those. And she had a hormonal imbalance. She had like super high testosterone. She's like, why do I have super high testosterone? I'm a girl. And then she was on birth control for like 9+ years. That really messed her body up. And she was having consistent urinary tract infections, and she's having crazy mood swings. Since adopting a raw vegan diet, she's now overcame the acne. She's overcome the irregular periods. She's overcome the hormonal imbalance. She's overcome the UTIs. She's overcome the mood swings. She's a beautiful sweetheart now, and I highly recommend checking out her class when she comes on to give it. All right, Sheila Mahdavi. Crystal Arignani, beautiful soul as well. Crystal's overcome many destructive behaviors such as low self-esteem or destructive behaviors that led to low self-esteem, toxic relationships, eating disorders, and alcohol abuse. So you're looking at someone here now who's overcome a lot of difficulties, man. Again, you just look at these people in the picture and you just judge them for like how they are now. You're like, oh yeah, she's just pretty and healthy. But she wasn't always this way. And you in your current circumstance, you might not be looking this healthy. You know, you may be slightly overweight. You may have acne. You may be upset. You may have migraine headaches. You may be having insomnia. You may have food addictions. But you can overcome them. All these people have. If all of us can, you can too. We want to help you do the same. So if you're having alcohol abuse issues, man, Crystal Arignani, she's the one to talk with. If you're having any eating disorders, she's the one to talk with. If you're having toxic relationships, either with other people or yourself, she's the one to talk with. If you're having low self-esteem, low self-confidence issues, she's the one to talk with. She's a beautiful soul. She'll help raise the vibe. And we got Haley O'Neill. Haley O'Neill, Herb Ales, as they call her on Instagram. She overcame major digestive issues. She had terrible healthy habits, terrible health habits, and a dark negative headspace. And a dark negative headspace affects everything. It not only affects your external environment, makes your external environment suck. A negative headspace affects everything inside as well. Your cells are listening to every thought that you have. Your cells are listening and responding to the way that you're feeling. Your cells are responding to the way you're feeling. So if you're feeling absolutely amazing, guess what's going to happen to the cells in your body, man? They're going to be responding in kind. That's why I'm a big proponent of doing all things healthy, and so that you can feel healthy, so you can feel happy. Meditate, gratitude, breath work, jump in the cold water, eat a raw food diet, express beautiful thoughts, express beautiful feelings, and your cells in your body are going to respond in kind. All right. So Haley's going to be talking about how to overcome that and how to fix your digestive issues. She's the digestion queen. And of course, we got Fully Raw Christina. Many of you know her. She overcame hyperglycemia. She used to be underweight, and she gained a healthy amount of weight and put on some good muscle on a raw vegan diet. She's been at this for like 15 years, I think now. She's now overcome her migraines, and she no longer feels like fainting when she walks. We would hope so, right? We would hope Christina doesn't feel like fainting when she walks, but she used to feel that way. People are walking through life right now feeling like they're going to faint, dude, because they don't know what Christina knows. People are going through life right now with chronic pain because they don't know what Christina knows. People are going through life right now with migraines because they don't know what Christina knows. They haven't applied what she's applied. All right. And people are going through life with chronic fatigue. Their energy is not where it should be because they don't know what Christina knows, because they don't know what you're about to learn or you already know yourself either. So if there's some issue that you're having, it's probably because you just don't know something. You're just not applying something. Right. So for example, with the headphones, like I knew kind of that maybe I shouldn't be wearing those headphones, but it wasn't until I knew that I shouldn't wear those headphones that I said, okay, no more headphones. So this is just a habit yesterday. I'm like, okay, no more headphones, no more wireless headphones. Cause I just didn't know. I didn't know. And you're going to learn so many things over the next 30 days. It's just like boom, 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 eye opener, heart opener. You learn a lot of really cool stuff here. So here's what you can expect from us over the next 30 days. All right. At the Glow Health Summit, you can expect the latest and highest quality health and happiness information, plus the motivation to put what you've learned into action, baby. Action. It's in the doing that you get the result. But you're only going to do it if you feel like it. So you got to focus on the things that are going to get you in that good feeling state. You got to focus on installing the good habits that are going to get you motivated first thing in the morning. They're going to keep you motivated throughout the day. And it helps to come back to these Glow classes time and time again. At the end of each class, you're going to get a bit of homework, some action step that you can take that's going to affect the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. All right. So each presenter is going to give you a bit of homework and give you a mission to go on. Make sure you go on those missions. Make sure you take those actions so you can turn this into a fully 30-day experience here. That way you're not just doing weekend, but you're getting all the action in between as well. So you're coming back to the classes stronger, healthier than ever. And here's what we expect from you, all right? We expect you to put what you learn into action and share it with others. Don't just keep it all for yourself, man. Share this with others so that you too can be a speaker at Glow in the future. Like all those presenters I just lined up. We went through the list. Chris, Christina, Katrina, Crystal, Haley, Dr. Aurelie, Dr. Sam, myself, everyone I just listed. Karen Ramsey. We want you to be one of those stories. We want you to be a success story. I would love for all of you to be a success story in the future on Glow. If that sounds good, awesome. We're in for a treat. Now, I want to ask you this last question here. What are you going to do with your health? Okay, once you get the health, what are you going to do with it? I see a lot of people, they just seem to obsess about getting healthy, but then they don't do anything with that health. Like, what do you want to do with your health? Here are a few things that might spur on some ideas, but once you get healthy, you got to use it. It's like money. Health is like money. Why do you want to just accumulate money? Accumulate money and spend it. Keep accumulating, spending, accumulate, spend. Money is to be spent. Money is to be given. Money is to be used. It does no good just sitting there. In fact, it depreciates. The power of money depreciates. Your health, same thing. If you just get healthy and you sit there, it's going to go down, dude. You got to spend it. You got to use it. All right? If you want to get the most out of health, use it, man. You can't bank an infinite amount of health. You can only bank so much health. So get healthy, use it. Get healthy, use it. Get healthy, use it. Get healthy, use it. Put it to work. So here's what you might want to do with your health. Maybe you want to raise a family. Maybe you want to start a family. Maybe you want to help out your family. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to start a summit like this. Maybe you want to start a co-op. Maybe you want to start an app. Maybe you want to start a farmer's market or a clothing line. I don't know. Maybe you want to start something to promote veganism. Maybe you want to inspire people. Just be on social media and inspire people with your before and after pictures. Right? If you're overweight now, by the way, if you have acne now, by the way, take a picture of yourself today so we can have a solid before picture. That the biggest issue I see with people who embark on these health issues is the biggest issue, maybe not the biggest issue, but one of the most the big like facepalm issues is that they don't take before pictures because they're so embarrassed. Like, do you know how many more millions of people you could help if you just took a before picture? Like, do you know how many more people would actually like believe you and want to do business with you and want to take your advice if you just took that before picture? So if you're going through a hard time right now, maybe if you're in a dark mental headspace, take a selfie just to capture this moment. This is what I look like when I'm depressed. If you're overweight, get someone to take a picture of you. Take a picture in the mirror. Be like, let the flab hang out. Let this stomach flop. Take a picture of that, man. If you got terrible acne, take a pic, man. Boost the saturation. Show the acne. It's going to be able to inspire people down the road, big time. Maybe once you get super healthy, you want to turn around and help others with their issues. Maybe you want to become a coach. Maybe you want to become a mentor. Maybe you want to become a workshop setter-upper. You know, who knows? Maybe you want to help people out at old people's homes, or maybe you want to help out kids with their certain issues. Like, what do you actually want to do with your health? Think about that. Maybe you just want to travel the world. Maybe you're too sick, too unhealthy right now to travel. Maybe you're too overweight to travel. I know a guy, I'm not going to say where he's from, but he's somewhere in the Middle East. He's so overweight. He wants to come to Canada and hang out so badly, but he's so overweight that he can't sit in an airplane seat. They're too small. And I was like, dude, why don't you just fly first class? Like, you're from the Middle East. You got money. And he's like, dude, even those are too small. Like, I'm like, those are like twice the size, dude. And he's like, I know. Like, I'm massive. And the dude's massive. Like, the dude's like 4 of me. He's just like 600 pounds or something, dude. He can't travel. If he gets healthy, he's going to travel. That's what he's going to do. If I ask him, hey, dude, what are you going to do with your health? He'd be like, travel. First, right away. Just travel. That's what some people want, man. When you're healthy, you can have a million goals. People who are healthy have millions of goals. People who are sick have one goal. People who are sick have one goal. It's to get healthy. They just want to get healthy. So what you're going to learn over the next 30 days is going to be able to apply not only to your life, but to your family's life and to everyone around you. You're going to be able to help everyone get healthy as well. So what to do now? What to do now? Well, join the team. I want to introduce you to my friend Wayne here, who's on the team. Wayne, are you present, bro? Can I bring you up? Invite as presenter. Let's try this. I want to invite you to join the team. What does joining the team consist of? I will let you know right now. I'm not sure if Wayne's going to be able to join us here. The invite has been sent, but we'll see if he comes on or not. Joining the team, well, if you haven't done so already, by the way, to join the team, head on over, sign up for the full 30 days. Again, today's just the opening ceremony, but the first official talk, I believe, is May 3rd or May 4th, so a few days from now. So head on over to glowhealthsummit.com, sign up for the full 30 days. And once you're in, once you've done that, once you're stocked, and loaded, hey, Wayne's in the house. How do I bring you on, dude? Wayne Hoover. Wayne. Dude, I don't see. Oh, look at that. There he is. Is your audio on, man?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Dude, I was just letting people know, hey, if they want to join the team, first thing they got to do. By the way, Wayne's the dude who set up all the websites. Wayne's the dude who set up like everything. If you're looking at anything on your screen, it's because of Wayne. All right. Wayne's the reason you're at this webinar right now. Wayne's the reason you're on YouTube right now. Wayne's the reason this event is even happening in the first place. There would be no Glow Health Summit if it wasn't for Wayne. So everyone, round of applause for Wayne. So Wayne, first thing people got to do to join the family, to join the team, is to go to glowhealthsummit.com, sign up for the full 30 days. Most people, I'm sure, have already done that, so we're going to skip this step. We're not going to go into too much detail about what that looks like. But very simple process. Go there, scroll down, click join, and you're in. Once you're in, we suggest becoming an affiliate for this. Like, you might as well become an affiliate. People are going to be signing up anyway. They might as well sign up through you. All right, so how to become an affiliate? You can go to bit.ly/glowaffiliate. Is that right, Wayne?
That's right.
They go there, and in fact, I'm going to show them what that looks like. Let's turn on screen share here. Boom, let's do that. Cool, you can all see my screen. Cool. So I'm going to go to that website right now. It's bit.ly/glowaffiliate. Enter. Boom, brings me here. Okay. I just got to enter my name. Let's try a name here. Let's try, well, I already entered it. We'll call it Teddy Carr. Add a new email, teddy@cool.com. Password. Yep. Okay, sign up. I just signed up to be an affiliate. Okay. I get to check this, confirm this. Join. And looks like I get paid out every 2 weeks. And how do I do it now? What do I do? See affiliate links. Boom.
Yep.
I take this link, copy this link, and this is my link. All I got to do is share this link with people. See what it looks like. If I paste that link somewhere, that's what it looks like. Boom. If anyone now goes to that link, they arrive on this site. If they scroll down and they purchase it, you get 50%.
That's
if this
right.
price changes in the future, you still get 50%. If this goes up to 187 or 287, you're still getting 50%. So if they check out, then they're checking out with the Sendal transaction.
That's right.
Now, what I'd recommend is rather than using this big, long link, I'd recommend going to a site called Bitly. So bit.ly. If people go to bitly.com, they can create a short link right here by going there and shorten. And then boom, they get this short link right here. And they can share that instead. To a lot shorter, cleaner link. But let's take that step if they want. So that's how you become an affiliate. Ooh, how do I get my slides back, bro? Okay, Wayne. Now, next step is, dude, how do I get back on the slides?
The slide.
What do I do, Wayne? Oh no, do we lose the slides somehow?
Maybe we just have to talk without slides.
Talk about slides. That's not good, dude. No one wants to see this too much. That's weird. What if I just turn webcam off? No. Oh, weird.
What is it? The whiteboard? Turn whiteboard on. The other one.
That's not white. That's a whiteboard. Okay, well, whatever. There's not many of that slides left. There's just a couple, but yeah, that's it. We'll just end it there. But Wayne, you and I worked on Vegan World Summit together, right?
Yeah.
What was that like? And why did we do that?
Same reasons almost we're doing this one. You know, we really wanted to help the vegan community and show people how you could really be healthy and eat vegan and sustain your health eating vegan, you know, and connect other vegans together with each other. So we had the same idea here. We saw that there was sort of this fragmentation happening in the vegan community, and we wanted to really help and show people, hey, you could still be vegan, you could still eat plant-based, and you could still still be healthy. You know, you don't have to stop eating plant-based in order to be healthy. And we don't want you to just take our words for it. We want, so let's get a bunch of awesome people who are all glowing. Let's get them all together and, you know, show people in a really compact way, from many different viewpoints of, look, you could be healthy in so many ways, because we know that health isn't just one thing, you know, health is so much. So here's, like you said, you did a great way of explaining, you know, how we're going to show people how you can stay healthy on a plant-based diet. So, you know, just like when we started the Vegan World Summit, we wanted to show people, you know, how can you be healthy and bring people together, and we're doing that same thing today. And so I'm really excited about this summit that we're doing here.
I think we said we're going to have like 14 presenters, but we ended up having like 16 or 17 now, which is really cool. So we over-delivered there a little bit. But Wayne, I went through all the presenters already. We know all their stories. What's your health story with veganism?
That's a good question. You know, to me, veganism has really helped me in my clarity of my mind. You know, before, I think, you know, what I wanted to do and where I was going in my life was kind of just like, oh, I'll just kind of float and go. And then once I started eating more vegan, and I started getting really clear on like you know, like what it is that I'm really here to do.
Right. Purpose
became a lot more clear. I just feel more clear in my life, and it's given me a lot of strength, I guess, in knowing that I'm doing what I should be doing in life. You know, it feels good.
Yeah,
it just feels good. It just brought me from a place of kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know where I'm going to more purpose, and the purpose comes from a clarity from eating a plant-based diet.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
So it's a beautiful thing to really feel in alignment with what you're doing, you know? Yeah. So I feel that more now than I ever have. And and you know, this is a part of it that we're doing right here, that we're producing this summit. You know, this is part of this purpose. It's so amazing. It's so great.
Yeah.
So it's all helps, and then it's, you know, and then I can help inspire other people to find their purpose too. You know, so it's like the more I find my purpose, the more I help other people find their purpose. So it's pretty great.
What would be like your number one action suggestion for people right now, between now and the 3rd of May, or the next talk that's given? What would you want people to go home and do right now?
I think it's really, like you said, really come with a question. You know, like what area of your life do you want to level up? You know, how do you want to be more healthy? You know, what does health mean to you? So, you know, health is such a broad topic. So I would really just try to pick one thing and focus on that thing. There could be a lot of things that you want to know about, but if you focus on that one thing, then you'll be able to ask questions about that thing and really like go deep on that thing, so you could really make a change in that one area. It's like, let's dig a one deep hole instead of a lot of shallow holes, you know? So find that one thing, even though there might be a bunch of things, but let's just focus on one for the summit, because that way, you know, you're gonna have a chance to ask questions from all these amazing presenters. You know, there's time at the end of each presentation, there's gonna be time for you to ask questions. So that's a perfect time for you to ask those questions about that one thing, and then you're gonna get all these different opinions on that. So just really come prepared. As how do you want to? And for me, let's see. I would probably say I would really like focus on my eyesight. I've been like thinking about my eye health and like how I could improve my eyesight. You know, so that's just like an example. But you know, whatever it is, you know, I know you mentioned addiction. You know, that's another great one. You know, we always look at our phone. Yeah.
That's how you do it, dude.
Is that right?
That's my tip. Yeah, but no, people could ask the same question, all the presenters. They could literally copy and paste the same question to all the presenters.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing about this event. I love it. And I've asked the presenters the same question. In fact, I send everyone a message today. I'm like, hey, in your classes, I want you to tell everybody what your idea of glowing health is. What does that look? What does that feel like to you? That way we have more visions. We have more to work with. If people know what glowing health actually looks like, what it actually feels like.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just like, oh, what is glowing health? I don't know. But once all these presenters start telling you what glowing health is really all about, you'll start getting more understanding about what that looks like, so you can start navigating towards it more and more in your life. So, Wayne, thank you very much for agreeing to put this event on with me. I love how we did it so remotely. Like, we're not even here together. Like, you're in Hawaii, I'm in Canada.
Yeah.
We're just connected to interwebs, and we've put this together. So we want to thank the sponsors. We want to thank the sponsors being Canada Fruit Fest. We want to thank the attendees. Thank you so much for all the attendees who've come, all the students. And of course, we want to thank the presenters, the teachers, who without them, this event would not happen. Like, there would be no glow without the teachers. So thanks to everyone again for supporting this, and can't wait for an amazing 30 freaking days, man. Starts now. Tomorrow we wake up, and you know what to work on now. Tomorrow, day 2, write out all your questions that you have for the month. Write out all your questions that you have for the speakers. Write out all your questions that you want to get answered throughout this month, and write out your goals, man. What do you actually want to accomplish by the end of the 30 days? Is it 100 push-ups? Is it 100 squats? Is it to be able to walk for 2 hours without feeling like fainting? Is it to be able to go a full day fully raw? Maybe it's a 24-hour raw food challenge. Is it to be able to go a full day without the internet? Maybe you want to quit the internet for a day because you're addicted to that. Like, set a goal, get clear on it, and then when you have that goal set, I want you to go to the Facebook group, punch in your goal there. Punch in your goal in the Facebook group. Let everyone know what your goal is for the 30 days. And if you have any questions, post them in the Facebook group as well. But you can ask the teachers there in the class as well for a live response. So that's it for now. Thank you all so much for being here. Can't wait to see you all for the rest of the classes. Wayne, do you have any finishing words, or is that it?
It's great. I'm just excited to see everybody. And you know, if anybody has any questions, feel free to email us. You can email me, wayne@glowhealthsummit.com. And looking forward to seeing everybody.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Peace out. Much love. I could talk for another hour straight, but I'll let you all go. I know everyone's got a busy life ahead of them. So good stuff. Keep busy, keep focused, and keep healthy, happy, and high vibe. Peace.
Bye.
All right. That's it. Adios, everybody. Have a great day. Much love. Peace, peace.